So you want to be the best pilot in the galaxy, but you need to get some levels quick. Look no further, JIBB's got your back. In this video I'm just going to touch on something that I came across where you can get some piloting levels early. Well, without further ado, let's jump straight into the video. Firstly, you want to head to the mast, which is in the centre of Jemison. If you don't know what that is, I'm just going to show you how you can quickly run there from the lodge. It's pretty hard to miss, so don't worry, but if you do get stuck, just rewind the video at any point and then just follow the path I follow here. Then once you get there, you want to go to the elevator and then you want to click Vanguard Pilot Simulator. Once you arrive, you'll see two cockpits on the left and the right. Just go to the right hand side and then you should walk up to the door and then it should say Enter Simulator. Once entered to the simulator, just go to the main seat at the front. So I've maxed out my ballistic weapon systems, but as you can see, the piloting still needs 14 more ships to be destroyed, and targeting control systems still needs 1 as well. With this guide, this is just to get you started, to get some levels early. This isn't really a guide for late game or mid game. This is just to get you some damage, get you some points on them, so when you are in space fights, it's going to give you that little bit of an edge, a little bit of advantage early on, because sometimes some fights you are kind of outnumbered, but just having that little edge can really make the difference. So I believe there are 6 tiers of difficulties when you're doing the space simulator. I've only managed to get up to 5. It is quite tough, I've struggled, but I think to do 5 and 6, this is where the skill points in the late game come in handy, and this is how you can defeat it. Unless you're like Han Solo or Lando, then you might be able to actually do it, but yeah, if you don't get to the max level, don't beat yourself up. But the idea of this little guide or tip is you want to just do the 3 levels because they're not that difficult, and then get out, reset, redo it, start again, and just keep doing that until you level up, and then you use your level skill points to then level said skill. I know I've already completed the ballistic damage ones and I've done most of the targeting system one, but to defeat all those 14 ships that I need for the piloting one, I don't think it took me any longer than 20 minutes. The reason I like this way of leveling up skills early is, let's say you're not very good at flying, you don't like the mechanics of it, but some missions or some areas you have to defeat everyone to do the next phase. I think this is a good way to really get a grasp of how you can take down enemies early. So for example, when I was in a space fight, I thought, oh, if I just take their engines down, they won't be able to move and they'll be easier to kill. Yeah, they can still shoot me, but in my eyes I thought that was the best game plan. But playing the simulator, I actually realised if you lock onto them and try and lock onto their shield, get their shield down straight away, then everything else is just a lot easier to destroy and your weapons do a lot more damage, I find. So I think the best thing to do is lock onto them. If you've got their target system skill, which I highly recommend, definitely a good investment. But try and lock onto their shield, get their shield all the way down before it regenerates, and then just take it, just basically shoot them in any other area, and it should, they should just die basically, or blow up, however you want to call it. Just want to say a massive thank you if you're still watching the video up to this point. Don't forget to subscribe and click the bell icon in the top right hand corner so you don't miss out on future videos. And please leave a comment below something that you like or you didn't like, or maybe a future video that you're interested in that I could do for you, or how I can improve. Really helps the channel, helps me get an idea of the type of videos you want. Just want to say a massive thank you to all my giblets again. Really appreciate it. So once you pass tier 3, you've actually completed the requirements to join the Vanguard, and from tier 3 onwards it does get a lot harder. If you really want to be really efficient, I recommend as soon as you get tier 3, back out straight away, exit the simulator, come straight back. For some reason I thought I could be a hero, so I thought I'd take this one on, but spoilers guys, I die. To make this guy super efficient, I just recommend leaving at tier 3, going out, resetting the simulator and starting the process again until you get to a certain level criteria that you want. Yeah, so pretty much this guide is just rinse and repeat. It's just a quick guide that I came across when I was doing the simulator for the first time. When I destroyed my first spaceship, it leveled up my my skills. So I thought, oh, actually, maybe you could just spam this. Obviously, if you're in a proper big fight with like 5 or 6, then you're going to level up a lot more. But you tend to find with the bigger space battles, there's either the UC or the All-Star Collective, or if you're part of the Crimson Fleet, then and you're against spacers, they might be helping you out, so you don't get the final kill. Because if you don't get the final kill, it won't go towards the skill point. So sometimes it's difficult where you want to level up, but you've got people backing you up, and you just can't seem to get those levels because people are just finishing them off with like just the last hit. So this is why I think this guy's good, because it's just you on your own. Yeah, it's kind of frustrating going out and go back in, but I think it's a lot more consistent with trying to find spaceships out there that you want to destroy. Because sometimes I've been traveling through the solar systems, have not come across any, and in the end I've just had to attack like the UC or whatever the equivalent is of the authorities. Sometimes it can be a bit difficult to get some kills. That brings us to the end of the video. Like I said before, it's just a little guide I came across I wanted to share with you, just to get some early levels. This isn't a mid to late game guide, this is just early levels at the start of your Starfield journey. But I just wanted to share it with you guys. Do not forget to subscribe and click that bell icon so you don't miss out on future videos. And don't be shy to comment, love the engagement, love to know what your thoughts are. Without further ado, it's your boy JIBB signing off.